Hey folks, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your NHL previews and predictions for a Friday, May 14th. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your Freaky Friday. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right hand corner, or hit the subscribe button below this video if you are using a mobile device. Today's podcast brought to you by HockeyPicks.com. Anybody can join, anybody can play. And folks, you want to follow the top scorers right here at HockeyPicks.com, especially for the playoffs. Z Roper at 844, Wiley West 832 points, and Vela sitting in third spot at 821. And folks, you want to go to the top pickers and you want to see who the top pickers are this season. Joel Smith, Joker 777, and Vascal P right here. They both picked up 6 cups this year, and they are your leaders right now at HockeyPicks.com. All right, we do have a game tonight in the NHL. Now, people are saying, these games are meaningless and, they shouldn't be playing them. Well, I got a different opinion on that. And the thing is, every team has to play the same amount of games because they've risked the same amount of injuries than everybody else has to do, right? So, if you can't have a team play 54 games and a team play 56, that's 2 games difference. That's 2 games that team has put their players at risk of getting injured. No one wants to see anybody get injured, but you got to play those games, and you got to make it fair and even so that everybody has taken on the same risk and they've all played the same amount of games. And that's my opinion on that. All right, Toronto Maple Leafs taking on the Winnipeg Jets. Now, 161 road favorite for the Leafs. The over-under set at 5.5. ATS forecast, computer pick, gonna lean with Toronto here. 3.5 to 2.6. The over-under set at 6.16. So the computer forecast based on 31 previous games in the database does like it to go over the total. The Buds are 7-3 in their last 10, 4-6 to the under, where Winnipeg finally got a victory in their last game, 5-0 against Vancouver. They're 2-8 in their last 10, 4-6 to the under. My line on this game tonight, I did have the Toronto Maple Leafs at minus 186, so you're getting 161 as the price, so you're getting good value on the Buds, and you're also getting value on Winnipeg. I had them at minus 120, and you're getting plus 140. But, it's tough to handicap this game because you just don't know how much ice time that each team is going to get and who's going to be in the lineup, right? And it looks like it might be Hellebuck against Campbell between the pipes here tonight. Now, Winnipeg at home against team above 60% in the standings. Not a good record. 0-7. They have yet to beat teams over 60% in the standings at home. 2-5 on the season. And for Toronto against teams that are 50 to 59.9 in the standings. 4-0 straight up, 2-2 against the number. Toronto on the road this season, 17-10 away record straight up. And for Winnipeg, 12-15, so a losing home record, and they have a better road record of 17-11. And the last 10 head-to-head meetings, Winnipeg 4-6 against the Leafs, 6-4 to the over. And Toronto, when they travel to the Winnipeg to take on the Jets, they are winning 70% of their games. They are 7-3 in their last 10 visits to the Peg. Now, and Toronto Maple Leafs on 1 day's rest this season, 12-6 straight up. And Winnipeg, only twice they've played on 2 days rest at home, and they're 1-1 and 2-0 to the over. As a home dog this season, Winnipeg 7-9 straight up, allowing 3.25 goals against. And when the Maple Leafs are on the road as a favorite, 14-9 straight up, averaging 3.3 goals for, giving up only 2.78. Last time these two teams met was on April 24th, a 4-1 victory for the Leafs. In fact, the only time I see that Winnipeg beat the Leafs here was April 15th. They had played 3 games in 9 days right there, and right here also on March 13th, 5-2. But I've watched a lot of those games this year, and the Leafs they absolutely dominate them when they play them. Let me see here. Is there anything else? So I do see Toronto on the road coming off one game that went over 6-2 to the over in the next game, and for NHL home teams coming off a home win as a favorite. 132-73 favoring the home team. So if you like the home dog here tonight, you do have that league system trend supporting you. But I also got a bad one here. NHL home teams coming off a 5-goal win like Winnipeg did. 2-11 on the season. So not a good spot. I think there's better value in basketball and in Major League Baseball tonight. But because there's one game in the NHL, I want to get that out there for you today for Winnipeg and Toronto. All right, folks, don't forget, check out HockeyPicks.com. Follow the top pickers in the NHL playoffs coming up very shortly. In fact, there is a game. Was it tonight? Boston and Washington. So we'll do another report on that game very shortly. As always, shop for value, play those percentages. We'll see you back here shortly with another Raymond Report. Cheers.